Hello guys, Fru here. Welcome to the channel. Today I will show you 3 amazing AI capabilities within Google you should be using. If you're not using this, you are leaving a lot on the table. These are easy to use AI capabilities Google has available for you to take advantage of. That said, let's jump right into the very first one, which is a Google Docs. Google Docs is infused with AI. I'm a big user of Google Docs for documentations, for script writing, for planning, and AI is now right at your fingertips. Everything from being able to come in, use templates to accelerate your documents generation, or being able to use AI to help you write the document from scratch. This is something you should be taking advantage of. The easy way for you to take advantage of that is to click on the AI aspect here, simply create an outline or brainstorm, generate, do copy editing. It does give you the ability to work with it. So definitely take advantage of it. Now, let me create a simple executive summary of an account plan, insert that. And just like that, you have a beautiful document ready for you to use. Now, here is one thing that's interesting. I know most of us can prompt on the left side here to insert things into our document, but watch what happens. I can come in, this little button. I bet you didn't know this exists. Now you can listen to your documents on the fly. Let's listen.
A circle with logo written in the center. Account plan. Executive summary. Add an executive summary. This summary should start with a succinct overview of the company and client, highlighting core challenges.
And there you go. Just like that, you have a podcast ready for you to listen on the fly, on your walk, on your run. Your Google Documents turned into audio. Now, I wouldn't say this is the best audio I've listened to. There are better options for getting audios from your documents or from your text, but Google makes this available and you can take advantage of this. It's something that I find very, very interesting in addition to the ability to use this to brainstorm ideas, chat, and to inject AI into your documents. So very powerful. Now, let's switch over to Google Sheets. I used to be a big Sheets user. When AI started coming on, I've gradually moved away from Sheets and moving things into Markdown and Cursor and Git. But let's just talk about Sheets. If you're still a big Sheets user, Google has infused that with AI. So you can come in here, ask Gemini, again, clicking on the Gemini aspect in here and tell it, create a sheet for me. And Gemini will go ahead and create that sheet. Let's do it one more time. Close this, minimize this, clear history. Just bear with me, and we want to create a sheet and let Gemini create that sheet for you. Now, you might be creating a sheet from scratch, or you might have an existing sheet and Gemini will do that for you. Here we have a sheet in a table format. Here is where it gets interesting with AI at your fingertips. Go ahead and click on Ask Gemini. I bet you didn't know this exists. Ask Gemini, you can generate pivot tables, you can generate formulas, you can generate text, or you can do something else. Let's say we want to generate an image. Can you believe it? We want to generate an image of this table, generate an image that showcases the data in this table. Can you believe Gemini can do that for us right within your Google Sheets? And if you don't want to generate images, you can always come in here and this little button. You can summarize, you can categorize. Let's do a summarization. So it's going to do the equals AI and it will summarize what cell is summarizing, this entire cell for us in a simple way. So AI right at your fingertips, really, really mind-blowing. We've generated some images. Let's go ahead and insert that image. I would rather do an image in a PowerPoint, but if you wanted to have this in your Google Sheet, you now have an image right there for you. AI in the whole Google Sheets experience becomes extremely powerful. What's the takeaway? Ask Gemini. If you have a question, you can simply ask Gemini to analyze. You can ask Gemini to generate charts. You can ask Gemini to generate pivots. You can ask Gemini to do it all. So very, very powerful. I love it. I find myself coming in and using the AI function quite a bit these days. If I don't like that, you simply put in a prompt. You can say, give me one word description of this. My spelling isn't perfect, but I'll let AI do its thing, sequential, one word description. And if I want that, I will take it down and give me a one word description of this iterative, human-centered. All right, I think we're having too much fun with this, but you get the point. Now, last but not least is Google Slides. They say an image is worth 1,000 words. Slide is definitely up there, and Google Slides now has a lot of AI capabilities embedded into it. What you can do is come in here and don't blink, because you might miss this. You can say, I want to create a slide to encourage our team. I want to create a slide to congratulate them. I want to create a slide to pitch that idea you've always had. I think a lot of people are using AI now to build tools, to build applications, to build SaaS, to start businesses. Guess what? You're going to need a slide to go with that, right? You're going to need a pitch deck. I recall going out and watching pitch deck from Uber and some of the companies that have been very successful. I said to myself, I wish I had a slide like that. Just like that, now I have a slide to talk about electric vehicles. Well, I really don't like this. Let's go ahead and clear this. And I'm going to provide a concise overview what Gemini can do in Google Slides. Gemini can that. Let's clear this chart, and I'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up. Create a slide to pitch an idea about buying electric vehicle. Let's see. Hopefully it comes up with something a little bit different. And this image here was generated, by the way, just so you know. Just overall powerful. I remember back in the day of creating slides, and it just will be manual. Okay, so create a slide presentation with 10 slides about electric vehicles for students. Let's actually add a little angle to it. That's interesting. Right now, I can only create one slide at a time. All right, that's interesting. But still, it can create a slide. So take advantage of it. Just iterate through, create multiple slides. And that will be a very, very, very powerful addition to what we used to have. If you're happy, you can use this. Otherwise, you can also use Germs. So let's go ahead and do sales pitch editor. This will start a new conversation and create a meeting outline. And this, again, we are at the point of just simply commanding AI by accepting and pointing it to the right direction. It gives us the outline, and I'll say insert. Who is going to insert all of that into the slide? I don't want that. Rephrase that. All right, let's take that out. Oh, there you go. This is the pitch. A little bit too much. But you get the point. AI does give us some tremendous capabilities in here. Let's see, building blocks, stock web. You can find images and you can generate images. I love this fact to generate images. AI is now within Google across Google Docs, which I love, across Google Sheets, so Google Slides. You have AI at your fingertips. If you're in Google Docs, you're going to want to be chatting with AI here on the side or using the templates in Google Sheets. Make sure to ask Gemini to do the heavy lifting for you. If you are in Google Slides, you can use this to generate slides and more importantly, generate the images that go along with your slides. Hopefully this gives you some ideas. Google is definitely infusing AI into a lot of its products. And as you and me as users, we should definitely be taking advantage of it. As always, this has been Fru here with Demo Hub, showcasing amazing AI data and tech tools out in the wild so you can take advantage of it, you can be at the forefront, and you can pull the future forward. Thank you for watching and sticking to the end. I will see you in the next demo.